Welcome to the Lowell Senior Center. Today we have a panel on ways to reduce costs for homeowners, especially senior homeowners in Lowell. And we have a whole panel of experts on different programs to share about their program eligibility and what they can offer you to help with your home costs. Our first presenter is Alan Trebat from Community Teamwork, or CTI.
It's a pleasure to be here. Thank you, everybody. We've got a great audience here today in this wonderful room. No more jokes. We're not going to play Jeopardy, although I do have a name similar to the host of that program. I'm here to talk about the Home Modification Loan Program from Community Teamwork. The Home Modification Loan Program is a state program. It's funded by the Massachusetts Rehabilitation Commission in connection with CDAC, which is a state funding agency. The program was initiated in 1999 by the Massachusetts legislature to provide accessibility modification funding for seniors and for anybody with disabilities. The program can provide a loan of up to $50,000 to a homeowner or to a landlord to make accessibility modifications. What are accessibility modifications? These would be things such as a stair lift to get up and down stairs if you have trouble negotiating stairs, a ramp for the outside of the home if you have to use a wheelchair or a walker to get in and out of your home, or even if you have just concrete steps, 3 or 4 steps, and need railings for those, the program can provide that kind of modification. The thing that we probably see most often are people who do a modification of their bathroom. So if you have an old-fashioned tub and you can't get in and out of that tub, if you need grab bars, any other modifications to your bathroom to make it safe and accessible for you, this program can provide funding for you. So how do you access this money? You can borrow up to $50,000 interest-free. And to do that, we have a short application form where you provide information about your income and information about your home and about your medical situation. And that gets you qualified for the program. If you are a landlord, it's not a 0% loan, it's a 3% loan, which is still a pretty good interest rate. And you can modify a unit for a tenant that has a disability or a senior, or if you have an incoming tenant that you want to modify your unit for, you can access this money. And it's important to understand with this program, this is not a program that pays for repairs. We have some other programs that people will speak of that can fund certain repairs for homeowners. This is a program for accessibility modifications, like I said, bathrooms, ramps, things of that nature. I am the person at Community Teamwork. Alan Trebat, again, is my name. If you call me at Community Teamwork, I can provide you the detailed information, discuss your situation. I can send you out the application materials. Application materials and information is also available on our website, www.comteam.org, and that's spelled COMMTEAM. .org, so you can find plenty of information on that website, as well as on the website of the Massachusetts Rehabilitation Commission. So a little bit more about the loan. The loan is, like I said, up to $50,000. It's interest-free. We do not do a credit check. We do not do an appraisal. The only costs involved in this program is the cost of recording a mortgage on your home, and that gets included in the loan costs, so you don't have to put anything out of pocket. The loan gets paid back when you sell your home, and not until then. No interest accrues, so if you borrow $30,000 to redo a bathroom to make it accessible for yourself, when you sell the home, you pay back $30,000, and we use that money to help another family. Are there any questions in the audience? Okay, well, if you have questions after you've seen this video, again, please give me a call at Community Teamwork. 978-654-5741 is my phone number. My email is atrebat@comteam.org. Thank you very much. And now on to our next speaker.
I'm the Fuel Assistance Director at CTI, and I'm here to speak to you about the Fuel Assistance Program. The Fuel Assistance Program helps people who own their own home or renters pay for their primary heating source between the months of November and April. You have to apply for our program, and all you have to do is the first time you have to come into our office or to one of our satellite sites. The senior center is actually a satellite site. They do intake for us. You come in, you sit down, it takes probably about a half hour, and we would look at your income and how many people are in your house. And that is how we tell if you qualify for our program or not. Basically, if you're a family of two, you can make up to $48,855 and be eligible for our program. Now, what we do is, once you're made eligible, it can be for your gas, your oil, your electricity, whatever you have that you're paying for your heating source, propane, any one of those will help you pay for it. You also get a discounted rate on your electric account because we let them know that you're also on the low-income program. So if you want, if you bring in a copy of your electric bill, your gas bill, your income for everyone in the household, and we'll sit down and go through the paperwork. Like I said, it takes a half hour, and we'll be able to certify your application. And after that, next year you would receive an application in the mail. All you would have to do is update the application, and you can be made eligible again. So you're coming into the office one time, but you're also making it so that years going forward, you'll be able to apply year after year. With applying for our program, you're also becoming income eligible for some of our other programs that Larry's going to talk about, which are energy conservation and heating repair and system.
Good afternoon. I'm Larry Bevere, the Director of Weatherization Services at Community Teamwork. Community Teamwork partners with National Grid, Eversource, the Department of Housing Community Development, and the Low Income Network to provide energy conservation services to clients who are on fuel assistance, on the utility discount rate, or simply on certain public benefits programs. So we basically have three programs that we use to help lower energy conservation or energy usage. One is the Appliance Management Program. That's a program where we'll go into the client's home, we'll discuss electrical usage, how they can cut down on that. We will put meters on refrigerators and freezers. We'll look at window air conditioners. We'll replace the light bulbs with LED lighting. And in some cases, we can actually get a client a new refrigerator, a new freezer, a new wash machine, front-load wash machine. We also have a weatherization program where we'll look at insulation levels and determine if we can add insulation to the client's home. That could be, we also do repairs that will allow us to do weatherization work, and that's up to $7,500 at no cost to the homeowner. Shingle, we can do roofing if there's enough weatherization work there to justify it, and we have to get pre-approval from our funding source before we do it, but in some cases we can do it. We can't go back into a house that was already weatherized and just do a roof because National Grid is looking for energy conservation. It's not a repair program.
Hi, my name is Kristen Rasikwich. I am the Director of Homeless Prevention and Homeownership Programs at Community Teamwork. So my primary responsibility is to run our Housing, Consumer, and Education Center, which spans actually 41 communities across the Commonwealth, including Lowell. So we do a lot in the way of housing education, tenancy preservation, fair housing, tenant landlord responsibilities, but we also have a home ownership component in just advising or helping homeowners navigate the services that are available to them. And beyond that, we do have programs that we would be able to access resources for income-eligible households for, say, mortgage arrears. We have helped quite a bit with those, actually more recently, but that is open to Obviously, homeowners, we do not provide with these resources back tax payments, so that and tax liens, we would not be able to provide resources for that. And then in terms of, especially for an aging household who may be having difficulty, or any household who receives Social Security benefits and is having difficulty navigating their finances, we are a designated institutional representative payee by the Social Security Administration, and we can act as the representative payee to get your family back on board and back on track. And we have a number of folks that are homeowners on our representative payee caseload at this point, and we've prevented a number of foreclosures and getting those folks back on track and really working one-on-one to develop positive budgeting actions, and also to reduce debt and increase your credit scores. So I'm going to hand it off to Susan LeMay from the City of Lowell.
Hi, good afternoon. My name is Susan LeMay. I'm the city assessor. And for homeowners, we do have some options to try and help with taxes. We have elderly exemptions out there that you may qualify for. There are several of them that you should inquire with our office that you can apply for from July 1st through April 1st annually. We have one that all it takes is a limited assets, and your income does not matter. Then we have one for $750 that you have to have low income and low assets. But these change annually. You should come into our office and apply annually, because if you don't make it one year, you may make it the next. We have also veterans who can apply annually for an exemption. There's a $400 exemption if you are 10% disabled through the Veterans Association. And then if you are 100% disabled, there is another one that you can qualify for that is $1,000 a year, and that's off your taxes. If there's any questions, you should give us a call at 978-674-4200. We also have blind exemptions. If you have a certificate from the Blind Association, please come in and fill out an application. Again, everything is annually. We're there to help you. We can't fill out the application for you, but we can certainly help you fill it out. There is an option also, and it's the only one that you can get both, and that is the senior work-off. And that's through, it started through the senior center, where on July 1st, you can fill out an application, and if you are 60 years or older and you qualify just for the assets, you can volunteer for 100 hours a year, and you can get an additional $750 off your taxes. The elderly people like it. They can work in an office atmosphere, they can work at City Hall, they can work at the senior center, almost any office in City Hall, and they get out, it's at their convenience, whatever hours they want to work, and they enjoy it. As a matter of fact, some of them actually work all year long, even after they finish their 100 hours, just to get out, and we enjoy having them, and they enjoy working with us. If there's questions about your taxes, we're there to help you with that too. If you think that there's an issue with your home, you give us a call, we'll go out and we'll take a look at it. We are there to help you. Our hours at City Hall are Monday, Wednesday, and Thursday. We're there from 8 o'clock to 5. On Tuesday, we're there from 8 to 8, and on Friday from 8 to 12. We have a website you can look at www.lowellma.gov/assessors. And any questions at all, we'd love to hear from you. Our number again is 978-674-4200. and give us a call. We'd love to hear from you. Any questions? Yes, we don't have anyone on the tax deferral at this point because usually, we did have a couple of people on tax deferral, and what that is the taxes are deferred up to 50% of the actual value of the property. You can get up to that point, and it's deferred until the time that the house is sold, but there's an interest rate that goes along with it, so the interest does accrue on anything that is deferred, and the people that have had deferred taxes with us, usually the family has come in and said, we don't want to do that because it's left to the family members and they'd prefer to just help people pay the taxes. But yes, there is such a thing as tax deferral.
Hi, my name is Ed Alcantara with Merrimack Valley Housing Partnership. In conjunction with the City of Lowell, we handle the lead paint rehab program. We also have an emergency water program or sewer line repair program for folks that have a pipe that's damaged and they're having problems with the water going out of their house. That is based on income limits, so is the rehab program as well. So what we do is we qualify people based on household size and income, and if they meet their criteria, then we proceed. We've done a few of those emergency water pipe situations, and that can be a costly expense for a homeowner. I've seen them $12,000 to $14,000, but luckily it's a 0% deferred loan. There's a lien on the property, but it gets the job done so that people can, get back to living normally in their home. The next program is the rehab program that I wanted to discuss. Again, that's based on 80% of median income. That program is designed to help people who have problems such as safety, code violations, major repairs that they might not be able to afford. A common one is roofs. People have to meet the 80% of income threshold, but one of the criteria to get the rehab money is that the folks have to de-lead the property. And that would entail is having a lead inspection done on the property at a cost to the homeowner. We would reimburse that. If they are de-leading and rehabbing the property together, then the cost of the lead inspection is picked up by the city. Anything that is a code violation that needs to be addressed or a health and safety issue will be taken care of. An assessment is done on the property to determine what has to be done, and then a work plan is created. That work is done after the de-leading is completed. Now, what we try to encourage people is to go to CTI and take advantage of their weatherization program or contact Mass Save, but I always tell them to go to CTI first, see what they can help them with, and that way there's more dollars in the rehab money alone to address the other issues. We've had people who've had to have the bathrooms redone. There may be mold issues. We've had people with roofs. We've had people that have had to have heating systems, all kinds of work. And it's done on a case-by-case basis where we have somebody that goes out from the city to do an oversight and review the scope of work. What happens then is that the work is put out to bid, and the lowest bidder would get the de-leading work, and then the contractor would complete the other repairs once the de-leading work is done. The process takes about 3 months to really get everything going. But if anybody has any questions, we're more than happy to help them fill out the paperwork. It can be a burden for a lot of folks, so they can contact me, Ed Alcantara at Merrimack Valley Housing Partnership. The phone number is 978-459-8490, or my email is ed@mvhp.org, and I'll walk the homeowner through the process. We'll help them fill out all the forms and help them get their home to a good state of repair where they can enjoy it comfortably.
Hi, my name is Lisa Garvey. I'm the Community Outreach Director for Habitat for Humanity of Greater Lowell. So we are not a city program, but we are a nonprofit community partner, and we work with a lot of the people in the city and our partners here. And we are a repair program, one of the things we do. I think that many people know that Habitat builds homes, and we're good at that. But we also have this hidden gem of a program called Habitat Critical Home Repair. And we're here to help seniors, veterans, qualifying families, anyone really who can income qualify to get repairs done. We are the people that do the repairs. A lot of our friends here will help you get some funding, but we're the people who can do the repairs. We've done a lot of repairs in the city of Lowell between replacement windows, roofs, handicap ramps, handicap accessibility items, bathroom replacements, where we want to help people. We have funding from our partners and other community partners, and we're always looking for people to assist. In addition, we're always building homes. We're currently building a home on Nesmith Street. We just finished a home, a beautiful house across the street on Adams Street. We'll be building a home in Billerica soon. But we really want to reach out to families to see if we can help you with some of the repairs that you might need to stay in your home, because we believe that everyone deserves a decent place to live, and homeowners want to stay in their home and want to stay safely in their home, and we want to work with you to do that. So if you have questions about a repair that you might need, you can contact me at Habitat, and it's lgarvey@lowellhabitat.org, or our phone number is 978-692-0927. We're there all the time, and happy to answer any questions. Some of the great things we've done in the city of Lowell, the windows, any kind of accessibility issue, and we really want to make sure that you can stay safely in your home, and we have funding to help you. Any questions?
Hi, my name is Rachel Moran, and I'm the Assistant Director of Homeowner Options for Massachusetts Elders. We're a private, nonprofit, charitable organization. We've been around for about 35 years, but because we are primarily funded by private foundations, we do have income and asset guidelines that we need to follow. Additionally, we're a HUD-approved counseling agency. We have to be HUD-approved to be able to counsel in Massachusetts. And we are a statewide organization. We currently have 4 counselors for the entire state. Displacement is an issue that a lot of seniors face. Displacement comes in all shapes and sizes. It could be mortgage foreclosure, tax title, canceled home insurance, repairs that have been deferred, physical barriers in the home like stairs or a bathroom that needs to be modified. Those are all displacement factors. We did a lot of loan modifications, but a lot of those the loan modification programs have disappeared at this point. And quite often now there are only proprietary bank modifications, and those mods are quite often as unaffordable as the mortgage itself. Our counseling model, and we are basically educational, we're different than some other agencies. We go to the homeowner, the elder homeowner. We work with people from age 60 over and age 50 over if they're in foreclosure. We go to the elder's home. We average about 2 to 3 visits. We try to assess what their budget is, what things that we see in the budget that maybe need to be tweaked. We encourage elders to take advantage of all of the programs that were just mentioned. We encourage them to try to work the SNAP and LIHEAP and the tax exemptions and/or deferrals, the circuit breaker tax credit, and utility discounts. Because Massachusetts is 49th in the United States for the gap between what elders make and what it costs to run a home, we encourage use of those programs to help elders bridge that gap. We also try to do remainder life planning, and that would be to look not next month, next year, but 5, 10 years down the road. If you have a 2-family home, do you want to still continue to be a landlord when you're 80? Do you want to deal with, worrying about getting rents and so forth? The reality is that even with these programs, many homeowners do have to transition. The income cost gap is the primary reason. We encourage clients to come to us earlier rather than later. It's a lot easier to work with clients who know they're in trouble or have spent down their savings. Those clients are a lot easier to work with than clients who have a foreclosure sale happening next week. Unfortunately, once they're that far down the road, there's not a lot we can do to help them. We encourage people also to look at elder housing. The applications are available. The placements, you can always get on a list and refuse a placement. You should also explore and educate yourself about home equity conversion options. They may be the best idea for some people. For others, it's the worst idea you could possibly follow. The problem with the federal reverse mortgage program is that the rules have changed, and they continue to change. So that if you have financial issues already, you may very well not qualify because of those financial issues. Equity conversion loans, which are the ones you see advertised on television, they're very expensive. There are large upfront costs, and because there's no payment due every month, the interest and the mortgage insurance compound monthly. For the right person, it may be a perfect option, but it's something that you should think long and hard about. I've been asked also to address the circuit breaker tax credit. And this is a tax credit for homeowners who are 65 and older. I have brought some information on that. Your income needs to be less than $58,000 if you're single, less than $88,000 for a joint filer, and the assessed value of the home can't exceed $778,000. The credit's equal to the amount by which the tax and your tax bill and your water and sewer bill exceed 10% of your total income. This is a Massachusetts credit, and even if you really don't have to file tax returns, it's not a bad idea to do it in order to take advantage of the credit. And you can always file tax returns on an amended basis for the current and the prior 2 years. So that potentially could give you $3,000 or $1,000 a year that would certainly help to bridge that income cost gap. We're finding that most of our clients are getting younger and younger. Years ago, when the program first started, we had elderly widows with almost no mortgage or a very small mortgage and no credit card debt. Today, we're getting clients, families, sometimes 2 and 3 generations of family, all on the same property. The problems are getting more and more complex, and it requires a lot of time on the part of the counselors working with the elders to see if, in fact, there's something that can be done for them. Monday through Friday, if you should get the answering machine, it's because we're out with clients. Just leave a message and we'll get back to you. There is no cost for this program, but again, it is income and asset based. If you're a single person, the maximum income is $42,000. If you're a couple, the maximum income is no more than $50,000 with $85,000 of assets exclusive of your home, your car, and your personal property. If you fall into that category and find yourself in difficulty, we'd be glad to try to help you. I can't make any guarantees, but we do our best to see if we can make something work for you.
I just want to say thank you on behalf of the Senior Center and the Council on Aging to all of our panelists who came here today to meet and talk with each other, which was a really good win, and also to the people here and on cable. I hope you found this useful. If you have suggestions for other types of topics that you'd like us to cover at the Senior Center, please give us a call. Our number is 978-674-4131. Thanks.